Today we will be dealing on this topic, why you have to pray against monitoring spirit in your marriage. Have you ever shared good news, only for things to suddenly go wrong? Do you have people who always want to know every detail about your marriage? Do you experience strange dreams about people laughing at you or plotting against you? Do you find yourself constantly battling misunderstandings, delays, or sickness in your home? If you answered yes to any of these, then you need to watch this video to the end. This is more than just a story. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message.
Charles, I have spoken, and I will not repeat myself. You will marry Amanda. That girl you claim to love is not fit to be my daughter-in-law.
Mom, how can you say that? I love Nancy. She is everything I have ever wanted in a wife. I will not throw away my happiness to please you.
Happiness? What do you know about happiness, Anne? Love does not build a home, my son. You need a woman from a respectable family, one who understands our traditions, not that girl whose background we don't even know well.
So this is what it is about? Status? Money? What about my feelings? What about my choice, Mama?
Your choice. What do you know about making the right choices? You think marriage is about running around and saying, I love you, like children. Marriage is about family, stability, and respect. Nancy does not have the right pedigree.
Pedigree? Mom, Nancy is kind, hardworking, and God-fearing. She loves me for who I am, not for my father's name or the wealth we have. How can you not see that?
Love will not put food on your table. Love will not give you the right connections in life. Amanda comes from a family that will secure your future. She is well-bred and trained to be a good wife.
So that's it, then? You want to sell me like a commodity to the highest bidder? You think I will just sit back and let you control my life like a puppet?
I'm your mother, Charles. I have sacrificed everything for you. You will not bring shame to this family by marrying that girl.
And I am your son, Mom. But I am also an adult, and I will not let you dictate my future. I don't need you monitoring me, just stop. I respect you, but I will not marry Amanda. I love Nancy, and she is the woman I will marry.
You dare to speak to me like this? After everything I have done for you. I am monitoring you, meddling in your affairs, can you hear yourself?
Yes, Mom. Because for once, I need you to see me as an adult, not a child you can control. I love you, but I will not live my life based on your decisions.
If you marry that girl, do not expect my blessings.
Then so be it, Mom. I pray one day you will see that love is more than wealth and status.
I demand an explanation.
Explanation? My dear, why are you shouting like this? What is the matter?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I just heard that Charles has engaged that lowlife, Nancy. The same Nancy you swore would never marry your son.
Watch your mouth, Amanda. You were in my house. I will not tolerate such insults.
Insults? You insulted me first, Mummy Charles. You looked me in the eyes and promised that Charles would be mine. You swore that once I helped you with your little scheme, nothing would stand between us. And now, look at what is happening.
Lower your voice, Amanda. Some things are not meant to be shouted about.
Oh, now you're worried about people hearing. Where was this caution when you begged me to help you ruin Nancy's reputation? Where was your shame when you convinced me to spread lies about her, calling her wayward and unworthy of Charles? I did all of that for you, for us, and now you want to sweep me aside like I am nothing.
Listen, things did not go as planned. I never expected my own son to defy me like this. I tried everything to separate them, but he is stubborn.
Oh, so that's all you have to say. You tried. That is not enough. You made me believe that I would be the wife of the man I have loved for years. I paid my price for you. You can't do this.
You think I am happy about this? You think I want some nobody to be my daughter-in-law? I have spent years grooming Charles for a respectable marriage, and now he is throwing it away for love. Love? What kind of nonsense is that?
But you let it happen. You sat back and let your own son disgrace me. My father will be humiliated when people find out that I was replaced by a common girl from nowhere. How do you expect me to walk around with my head held high?
And what do you want me to do now? Should I force him to marry you? Should I drag him to the altar against his will?
You dragged me into your mess. You used me, and now, you will fix this.
And how do you expect me to do that? He has made up his mind.
Then unmake it.
What are you suggesting?
You have always been a woman who gets what she wants, haven't you? That's what you told me. You said, a smart woman bends the world to her will. Well, bend it. I don't care what you do, lie, scheme, threaten, but you will not let that girl marry Charles. You owe me that much.
You were right about one thing, I do not take defeat lightly. I have come too far for some little village girl to ruin my plans.
Good, then do what you do best. Because I swear, if you don't, I will make sure everyone knows the kind of woman you are. And I don't think your son would like to hear how you tried to destroy the woman he loves.
You have always been a clever girl, Amanda. Perhaps it is not too late to remind my son of his place. We need to monitor them very well, and act fast. Charles, your mother doesn't like me. She never has. And now that she knows we are engaged, she despises me even more.
Nancy, my love, I know my mother can be difficult. She is set in her ways, but that doesn't change how I feel about you.
It's not just about how you feel, Charles. She has made it clear that she doesn't want me in your life. She sees me as beneath you, as someone unworthy of marrying her son. How can I marry into a family where I am not wanted?
Who says you are not wanted? I want you, Nancy. You are my choice. I love you, and that is what matters.
But what if she never accepts me? What if she always sees me as an outsider? I don't want to be the reason you lose your family's love.
That will never happen. My mother loves me, but she does not control my heart. I have chosen you, and I will stand by that choice, no matter what.
But Charles, what if she never comes around?
She will. She just needs time. My mother is stubborn, but she is also a mother. And when she sees how happy you make me, how much I love you, she will come around.
You really believe that?
With all my heart. You are my future, Nancy. Nothing and no one will change that. Come on, baby. Let's eat. I am here to protect and care for you. No one will ever come between us.
I love the sound of that.
We did it, my love. We are finally married.
I still can't believe it. After everything we went through, after all the obstacles, here we are.
And would you believe it? My mother was the happiest person at the wedding today.
That is the most surprising part. Just months ago, she wanted nothing to do with me. Today, she was dancing and telling everyone how blessed she is to have me as a daughter-in-law.
That's my mother for you. Once she realized she couldn't stop us, she decided to embrace it.
I still remember what she told me after the wedding. She said, as far as you two are now husband and wife, I cannot fight you anymore. You are family now.
And she meant it. She sees how much I love you, how much you love me. She has finally accepted that nothing and no one can come between us.
I am so grateful, Charles. I was so afraid that I would never be accepted, that I would always feel like an outsider in your family. But today, I truly felt like I belonged.
You have always belonged, my love. And now, there is nothing left to fear. We have each other, and that is all that matters.
I still can't believe they got married. After everything we did, after all the effort we put into stopping this, she still won.
My dear Amanda, nothing is ever truly over.
What are you saying? They are already husband and wife. What more can we do?
A marriage is not unbreakable, my dear. It is fragile. And love can fade, especially when cracks begin to appear. We just need to find those cracks and widen them.
And how do we do that? Charles loves her blindly. He won't let anyone come between them. I hate monitoring them, because how can two people love themselves so flawlessly?
Which is why we will not come between them. We will walk beside them, pretending to support them. We will become their closest allies, their most trusted friends.
You expect me to be friends with Nancy?
She won't suspect a thing if you come to her in peace. Be warm, be supportive. Make her believe you have let go of the past and that you truly wish them well. Meanwhile, I will do the same with Charles.
And once we are close to them,
We monitor, we wait, we observe, we find their weaknesses. No marriage is perfect. When the right moment comes, we will strike.
and when that moment comes, Nancy will wish she had never crossed me.
Now you are thinking like a real woman, Amanda. Let the game begin.
Nancy, what a pleasant surprise.
Amanda, long time no see. How have you been?
Yes, it's been a while. I know, and I have thought about you both so much. I wasn't sure if you would ever want to see me again after everything.
The past is the past, Amanda. We've all moved on.
Yes, we have, and that's why I wanted to say how truly happy I am for you too. Your love is so inspiring. Seeing how much you fought for each other, how you stood strong against every challenge, it made me realize what true love really means.
Really?
Yes, I was bitter and jealous before, but I've had time to reflect. Instead of resenting your happiness, I want to celebrate it. I'm truly sorry for my past behavior, Nancy. You didn't deserve any of it.
I appreciate that, Amanda. It takes courage to admit when you're wrong.
So, can we put everything behind us? Start fresh. I'd love for us to be friends.
Of course. We hold no grudges.
Thank you so much, dear. I will visit you one of these days.
It will be my pleasure.
Thank you, dear, for having me in your home. It's a beautiful place.
It's my pleasure, dear. Thank you.
I wanted to gift you and Charles something after your wedding, but, well, things weren't great for me financially at the time.
Amanda, this is so thoughtful. You didn't have to.
Please, it's nothing. I just felt bad that I couldn't give you a proper gift before. Things were tough. I lost my job around that time.
Oh no, Amanda, I had no idea. You should have told me.
I didn't want to bother anyone with my problems. Thankfully, I got a little temporary contract, just something to hold me over. But it will end soon, and then I'll be back to square one.
I'm so sorry. That must be really stressful.
It is, but I'm managing. I just don't want to depend on my father for everything. I want to stand on my own, you know.
I completely understand. Don't worry, Amanda. I'll keep my ears open for any job opportunities. If I hear of anything, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Nancy. That really means a lot to me.
You have done well, Amanda. Gaining Nancy's trust so easily, I didn't expect it to happen so fast. Monitoring them will be quite easy with this access. The more we know about them, the more to what we can do to destroy their marriage.
It wasn't difficult. She's too trusting, too eager to believe that everyone has good intentions. She had no idea that the bath set I gave her was already laced with influence.
Influence.
A small spiritual touch, just enough to make her more willing to listen to me, to take my advice without questioning it. Before long, she will unknowingly be carrying out our wishes without realizing it.
Good. But we need to move faster. Gaining her trust is one thing, but separating her from my son is another.
That is why we must create the perfect opportunity. I told Nancy about my job struggles, and she has already promised to help me. Now, we must ensure that an opportunity opens up for me in Charles's office.
A vacant seat.
Exactly. We will spiritually create a vacancy. Someone must leave that office unexpectedly. Whether they resign, get transferred, or mysteriously fall sick, it doesn't matter. Once the position opens, Nancy will naturally suggest me for the job. She will think it's her own idea, not realizing that she is pushing me deeper into her husband's space.
Brilliant. And once you are working closely with Charles every day, it's only a matter of time before cracks start forming in their marriage.
Exactly. And when those cracks widen, I'll be there to pick up the pieces.
To victory, my dear Amanda.
To victory.
Welcome home, honey. You look exhausted. Rough day.
You have no idea. One of our key staff members had a terrible accident last week, and her absence has been causing serious problems at the office.
Oh no, that's terrible. How bad is it?
She's still in the hospital, and the doctors say she needs time to recover. It's been a whole week now, and work is piling up. We've tried shifting responsibilities around, but it's not the same.
Sounds like you need someone to manage that position temporarily until she returns.
That would be ideal, but we need someone competent, someone we can trust.
What about Amanda?
Amanda?
Yes, she's been struggling to find a stable job, and she told me she just finished a temporary contract. She's smart, she understands business, and most importantly, we know her. Wouldn't it be better to have someone we trust rather than hiring a complete stranger?
I don't know, Nancy. Something about this doesn't sit right with me.
I understand your hesitation, love, but think about it. This will just be temporary. Once your staff member recovers, Amanda will leave. It's a win-win situation, your office gets the help it needs, and Amanda gets some work experience.
But considering our past with her, don't you think it's risky?
Oh, Charles, you're overthinking this. Amanda has changed. She was so sincere when she apologized. I really believe she's trying to turn a new leaf. Let's give her a chance.
If you really think it's a good idea.
I do. Just imagine how grateful she'll be. We'll be helping a friend, and you'll be solving your office problem at the same time.
All right, fine. I'll talk to my team tomorrow and see if we can bring her in on a temporary basis.
That's my husband. You'll see, everything will be fine.
Come in.
Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, Amanda.
I just wanted to come by and say a proper thank you. I know you didn't have to consider me for this position, but you did, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Nancy believes in you, and she convinced me that you were the right fit. I hope you prove her right.
I promise you, I won't disappoint. I'm going to put in my best effort and ensure that everything runs smoothly.
That's all that's required of you, Amanda. Just do your job diligently. We need competence, nothing more.
Of course. Strictly professional. Thank you again, Charles. I won't let you down.
All right then. Have a great first day.
Hey, Nancy, I was just thinking, it's been a while since we had some girl time. Because of work, want to catch a movie with me today?
I would love to, but I'm not feeling too well. I think I just need to rest.
Not feeling well. Could it be that you're pregnant?
Actually, yes, I am. But it's still early, so we haven't told many people yet.
Nancy, that's amazing news. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been feeling nauseous and tired, though, so I'm just taking it easy.
Oh, you poor thing. You know what? I'll come over.
That's really kind of you, Amanda. You don't have to, but I'd love that.
Say no more. I'll be there soon.
Amanda, you really came through for me.
Of course you need all the love and care now.
Pregnancy cravings are no joke. Have some.
No, this is all for you. You need the energy. I'll just watch you enjoy.
Come on, just take a little. You know food tastes better when you share.
I insist. I just want to sit here, gist with you, and watch you eat. Work has been quite interesting, you know. Your husband runs a very tight ship. But I have to say, he's an impressive leader.
Of course. Charles is brilliant. He works so hard to keep that company running smoothly.
Yes, he's very dedicated. Always so focused. But I must say, balancing work and personal life is tough. I don't know how you do it, being married to such a busy man.
It's all about understanding and trust. Charles makes time for me no matter how busy he is.
That's nice. I hope it stays that way.
Of course nothing's going to change. So, how did it go?
Perfectly. I took the snacks over to her house this afternoon. She was so happy and ate 'em like a fool, without a second thought.
Just like that. No suspicions.
None. She even invited me to join her, but I refused, of course. She has no idea what's coming.
Nancy, so naive. And when she starts reacting, they'll tell her it's just a food allergy. Even if she suspects, what can she do? Nothing. No one will believe her.
She won't be pregnant for long. And when she loses that baby, the real problem starts.
That's when we strike. We'll make sure she's told she can't bear children. You know how men are. Charles might love her now, but when he thinks she can't give him an heir, doubt will creep in. No grandson, no marriage. He will have no choice but to listen to me.
And while he's dealing with all of that, I'll be there, comforting him. slowly turning his heart back to me.
Seduction is an art, my dear. A man needs warmth and understanding, especially when he feels betrayed by fate. You will be that warmth.
By the time we're done, Nancy will be nothing but a forgotten memory.
To a future without Nancy.
To reclaiming what's mine.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but Amanda has really changed. She's been so thoughtful lately. First, the gift after our wedding, and now, she even brought me snacks when I wasn't feeling well.
People can change, but sometimes, it's not always for the reasons we think.
You're being overly cautious, my love. Some people genuinely grow and become better. Maybe she just realized that holding on to resentment wasn't worth it.
I don't know, Nancy. One of my friends once told me, just because your enemy smiles doesn't mean you should lay off your guard.
Charles, that's a bit harsh, don't you think?
Maybe. But I just find it strange. Amanda was heartbroken, even bitter when I married you. Now, all of a sudden, she's our biggest supporter? It's too easy.
Ah, my stomach, it hurts.
Nancy? What is it?
I don't know, it feels like sharp cramps. Oh God, it hurts.
I am taking you to the hospital now.
Monitoring spirits don't stay far away, they are near and always around. We have to be careful and always depend on God in our marriages, businesses and daily living. Please tell us, what stood out for you in this first part of the story? Kindly like this video to help it get to a greater number of people. God bless you.